Who do you say I am? If Jesus walked up to you today, looked you in the eyes, and asked you one question, just one, and your answer determined the direction of your entire life, what would you say? In Matthew 16, Jesus asks his disciples something that seems simple, but it's life-changing. He says, "Who do people say the Son of Man is?" They answer, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. In other words, people had opinions. They thought Jesus was important, influential, powerful. But then Jesus makes it personal. He asks, "But who do you say I am?" Simon Peter speaks up, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." And Jesus responds, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." This was more than a good answer. It was revelation. Peter recognized Jesus not just as a prophet, not just as a teacher, but as the Christ, the Savior. And Jesus says this truth is the foundation the church will stand on, a foundation so strong that even the gates of hell will not overcome it. But then everything shifts. Jesus begins to explain that he must suffer, be killed, and on the third day rise again. Peter pulls him aside and says, "Never, Lord, this shall never happen to you." The same Peter who had divine revelation now resists God's plan. Jesus replies, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns." Peter understood who Jesus was, but not what his mission required. Then Jesus tells his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it." Following Jesus isn't just about knowing the right answer. It's about surrender. It's about trusting God's plan, even when it doesn't make sense, even when it involves sacrifice. So today the question still stands. Who do you say he is? Is he just a good teacher, a historical figure, a helper in hard times? Or is he your Messiah, your Lord, the Son of the living God? And if he is, are you willing to follow him even when the path includes sacrifice? Because when we truly know who Jesus is, it changes how we live. The foundation is clear. The invitation is open. Who do you say he is?